Hi and welcome. This is Wild Raven Yoga and I'm Angela. This is a 10 to 15 minute, really easy tutorial on taking care of your back. If you have a bad back, if you're in back pain, first of all, I highly recommend you go see a doctor and get assessed. If you're like my husband, you probably go to the Google doctor and you self-diagnose and things never get better. So I highly recommend go see a doctor, get assessed. He'll order an x-ray, he'll order some tests, do an exam in the office, give you some PT. If PT doesn't work, they will do an MRI typically, and they'll figure out exactly what's going on, and then you can tailor your recovery and do the right things so that you're feeling better sooner rather than later. But this is a good place to start. I don't know what your injury is, so this is going to be really basic. And as I said, 10 to 15 minutes. Grab yourself a mat, that's all you need, and a really good one. Going on the mat. Okay, so come onto your back. In case you don't know what this is, it's called a pelvic tilt. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, bring your hands beside you. A pelvic tilt is really simple, very basic. You inhale and exhale. You're going to just press your tailbone gently into the mat. You'll feel your whole spine connect. Your pubic bone will lift a little bit, but you don't want to lift your bum right off the ground. See some people doing that. Don't do that. So inhale, tailbone touches, the spine connects, ribs get tight, belly button tight. As you exhale, relax all of that. Do 8 more. Inhale, pelvic tilt. Do a Kegel. You know that feeling of you have to pee, but you can't go yet. There's nowhere to go. You tighten all your pelvic floor muscles. Exhale, release it. That will start tightening this whole pelvic floor area. Inhale, which is so important to keep our whole body nice and strong. Exhale. 5 more. In. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see my pelvis rocking back and forth. Exhale. Inhale, keep your knees in line with your hips, don't let them flay out. Exhale. My goal is to educate you about your body. Inhale. So you're not so afraid of it, you understand what's going on. Sometimes the key to recovery is understanding your body, how to deal with it, how to work with it. A lot of people are afraid of it. And then they give up. And I don't want them to give up. 2 more. Tailbone presses down, entire spine connects. Tighten the belly, tighten the ribs. Last one. Pelvic tilt. Do a Kegel, squeeze the pelvic floor. Relax. Pelvic floor, the ribs, everything. Okay, so make sure your knees are in line with your hips. This is called marching. So here we really want to activate the core muscles. And you might not think you have anything. Yes, you do march. Inhale. Place your fingers on your below your ribs on your belly. And as you exhale, feel the ribs tighten, feel the belly button pull to the spine imprints on the mat, the pelvic floor gets tight. Hold that in your core. Inhale the right knee up towards your chest. I'll gently lower it down. This is called marching. The left one, see how slowly I'm doing it? I'm being very mindful of holding my core tight, keeping my spine imprinted, and my pelvic floor engaged. I'm doing a Kegel. You'll hear that word a lot from me. This is Pilates for, PT for a bad back 101. They'll give you marching first. Make sure Your spine is connected to the mat. You don't want to have an arch in the low back. Or your shoulders. 5 more on the sides. Exhale. Soften your shoulders. Just notice I was tightening up here. We want to keep everything relaxed. 3 more. Tighten if you lost the integration of your core. Just refine it. You exhale and tighten the ribs. Draw the belly button to the spine. Transverse abdominis is held in nice and tight. And you do it nice and slow. That word again. 2 more. This is called marching. So you do a set of 8 or 10, and your physical therapist will ask you to do it twice. And your physical therapist is only as good as you do the exercise. A lot of people blame the PT. I didn't get in bed and say, well, did you do the exercise? And they go, no. Well, duh. Okay. So relax. Release all of the effort you have in your core. Okay, walk your feet a little closer. Put your left ankle on top of your right knee. If this hurts, don't do it. Leave this one out. Put your left hand on your left knee, right hand on your right thigh, and just gently push the left knee away. Tighten the transverse abdominis and belly button. Pull your belly button in and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Switch the other side. I'm willing to bet that if you have a bad back, your hips are very tight. Okay, right hand on right thigh, left hand or knee, left hand on left thigh. Push the right knee away. Super passive hip movement. It's a really, really good system. A yoga teaches have every injury out there. Trust us, we know what we're talking about. We live at PTs. We overwork certain parts of our bodies, so we have all these injuries. Release. Go back to your first side. The ankle on. Then, if you can, lift the right thigh up and hold it. You can grip your fingers, If you can't, that's fine. Stay here and do another one of these where you're pushing the knee away. If you can, grab your pant leg. Actually, put a strap around your thigh and pull it up with the strap. This will stretch out the piriformis and stretch your low back. Give you a little relief. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Everything we do slowly when our back is acute. Switch sides. Okay, so same thing. This is where you're going to stay if you can't lift it, if it hurts to lift the thigh. Otherwise, put a strap or a tea towel around it. Lift it up as high as you can. Wherever you go is perfect. Hold. Tighten your belly. Relax your shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Roll onto your right side. Put a pillow under your head. Stack your hips, stack your feet. This is called clamshells. It's going to seem really easy or hard, but it's really valuable. Just going to lift the top knee. Your feet are stacked, your knees are stacked, your hips are stacked on top of each other, your shoulders are stacked. So you're completely on your side. Pull your ribs back, pull your belly button back, and lift and lower the top leg. So as you're doing this, you're strengthening glutes, Outer thighs, inner thighs, without harming the back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. We'll do one more set of 8. Keep them stacked. Keep the ribs pulled back. Tighten your belly button. Zip it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice how I'm not opening very far. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Just rest. If you get a little muscle cramp, just pat it up like this. And then just come to the other side. Okay, the both up. From the other side. That was supposed to be cover songs, which they'll let me put on YouTube. I don't know if they're going to let me put that on YouTube because that was the Rolling Stones. Okay, so the other side, you stack your feet together, knees together, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Pull the belly button back, pull the ribs back. Using the feet as your lever, just open and close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just relax. Take a breath. And let's do our last 8. 8, 7, make sure your hips are not rolling back. 6 are just opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower it down. Pat it out a little bit if you need to. Roll onto your back. We're going to do just a little bridge, right? So have your feet in line with your hips. Walk your buttocks down a little bit closer to your feet, not too close. Just place your hands beside you. Tighten your belly and your ribs. And just slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll up to wherever your body goes. Don't push it. And roll down really slow. Tailbone touches left. So we're going to inhale. Tailbone lifts first. Exhale, tailbone goes down left. One more. Roll up. And roll it down. Draw the right knee into your chest and the left knee into your chest. Keep your feet flexed. Hug them in. You can hug them this way, whichever way feels good. Rock a little side to side. Place both hands on top of the right knee. Extend the left leg nice and long. Keep the right knee hugged in. Take a couple of breaths here. Nice long inhales and slow exhales. You're not holding your core here, just relaxing. Last breath. And then slowly draw the opposite knee in. Hug both knees in again. Stretching out the low back. So I'm actually lifting my buttocks off the ground. I'm hugging them in nice and tight. And then you're going to release the other leg down, sorry. Hugging the left knee in, left knee up. Just breathe. 3 breaths really slow. Relax everything in your body except the extended leg. Last one. And exhale it all out. Draw the right knee back in, up and in. Stretch it out, lift your tailbone as much as you can. And then release your feet back down. Roll to your side and bring yourself up. We have one more thing to do and then a back stretch and you're done. So this is called bird dogging. It might be too soon, I'm not sure, but you're going to come onto your hands and your knees. Pulling your ribs back, you're going to tighten. Drop your tailbone just a little bit, so don't arch. Drop the tailbone just a little bit. Inhale, lift the right arm, left leg, and you can be down here. You don't have to lift it super high. And then exhale it down. Lift the left arm, right leg. Lift it down. Keeping the tailbone gently tucked under. We don't want to arch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we'll hold each side for a count of 2. Inhale. 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 1. Exhale. Last set. Inhale. 1, 2. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to take a back stretch to end. Bring your toes together, your knees wide. Some of you will bring your hips back and touch your heels and extend your arms long. Keeping the tailbone tucked under. We don't want to arch our low back. Others, this might not work. Go in, that was child's pose. We'll do puppy pose. You'll walk your arms forward and just lower your head down, keeping the hips lifted, but we're not arching like that. We're going to just keep our tailbone tucked under slightly. That's why we practice the pelvic tilt at the beginning. So you choose this one or this one. Stretch out the low back. Hold this as long as you want, but at least for a count of 8 in either position. And then when you come up, use your hands to support you. Okay. So that was your very, very basic beginning physical therapy, basically, for a bad back. Again, I encourage you to go to the doctor, find out exactly what's going on, so you can tailor your program to get better as quickly as possible and as strong as possible, so that you can, do all the activities you want to do and get back to normal life. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Angela with Wild Raven Yoga. Hope to see you again. Namaste.